Magnolia, and welcome to episode 9 of our Magnolia Bible Trivia Show.
Garth, what are you doing here? I thought I was playing against Mr. Whalen and Jenkins. Why are you here?
I got to call Miss Kelly, but come on TV show. Well, on camera, Mr. Tudball.
Well, I know that, but I did not expect to be playing against you.
It's okay. So tonight we have our defending champion, Mr. Ernie Tudball.
Yeah. Mr.
Welcome
Tudball.
to the show, Mr. Tudball.
It is good to be back with everybody out there in the internet land, and with you, Mr. Kelly, and with you, Garth.
And our surprise opponent for tonight is Mr. Garth Algar.
Yes, how y'all doing? I'm here to win cash and valuable prizes, Mr. Tudball.
I don't know about the cash or the valuable
I know,
prizes.
Mr. Tudball. When Miss Kelly called and asked me to be on the show, I watched the Game Show Network like Mr. Finkelstein does, and I learned all about game shows, and you win cash and valuable prizes.
Okay, well, I'm
I want that year supply of rice-a-roni.
That is the consolation prize. If you don't win the main prize, they give you a year's supply of rice-a-roni. Do you even like a rice-a-roni?
Well, no, but it's free, Mr. Tudball. That's what you get for winning or losing or whatever happens.
well, and I think the valuable prizes is questionable. I guess it depends on how you look at things. Some people think.
And it depends on what you value and
Valuable.
what the kind of a price you put on what you value.
So what do you
If
say?
you value a knowledge and being closer
Well-
to God, then you can't get the more valuable than that.
Exactly.
No.
What I'm saying is we're glad that y'all are both here tonight to compete on our show.
I guess I'm glad. I mean, but there ain't gonna be no valuable prizes and.
Oh yeah, it's all just being on the show is a very valuable
Knowledge
experience.
is a valuable, spiritual truth is a valuable. Learning more about the Bible, that's a valuable. You will thank yourself one day that you went on this game show and you did this.
Well, I am on TV and I do like learning about God, so I'm ready to go, Miss Kelly.
Okay,
and Miss
I want
Tudball.
you to-
I'm ready.
I want you to share with us all of your recent Bible learning through the holiday season about the birth of Jesus. That's what
I'm
our
gonna do
questions
that.
are.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm a gamer. You know, I'm a gamer, and I'm gonna play hard because I mean, this ain't a video game, but it's almost like a video game because it's a game show. And
You mean this isn't a video game?
Well, that's what I said. I said that. I said it ain't no video game, but I am a gamer, so I'm gonna give it my 110%.
All right. So the first thing we do, if you watch this game, the first thing we do before we get started is we have to test our buzzers.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've seen that because I watched Mr. Tudball last week, and he tested his buzzer.
Yeah, because you know who. Well, enough said about that.
We just like to
Oh,
test
Lord.
our buzzers.
We like to make sure that everything is in a working order before
You know
we
who?
begin.
You mean Voldemort?
Yeah. I think he's referring to our wonderful sponsor, Mr. Mick Schlick.
Oh
at the
yeah,
Car House.
he's a good sponsor, ain't he?
Yes, he is. We're very thankful to have
He's
him.
a sponsor, that's right. He's a sponsor.
So let's go
I
ahead.
love you, Mickey. You know that I'm just kidding with you. We really do appreciate what you do for us down there at the Car Palace.
Yes, and if it wasn't for him, we probably would not have a year's supply of rice-a-roni.
There is rice-a-roni, Mr. Tudball. You trying to tell me ain't no rice-a-roni?
We might have something nicer. I don't know.
I don't know.
I tell you what, I am gonna try now. I want that rice-a-roni.
Okay, you try your best.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay,
Rice-a-roni.
on the count of
I
three,
can imagine
I
how
want
good
you
he
to-
would play for a car.
test. Oh no, don't even confuse me.
Forget
like
that I said that. There is no car. Don't
No,
know. Absolutely not. I know we're sponsored by the Car Palace, but there is no car involved in this.
Okay, on the count of three, we're going to test your buzzer, Garth. Are you
Okay.
ready?
Oh, I'm ready. That rice-a-roni's
Okay,
ready.
1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Very good. That works.
Perfect.
Okay, here we go.
Okay,
I'll
Mr.
try mine
Tudball. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
That's good, Mr. Tudball. I think you've done this before.
I did though, I was I'm the champion, I
Just
won
the
the
last
last game
episode.
against,
Yeah, he did.
I won against Mrs. Antonilma.
Hey, do you get a belt? You know, I like that pro wrestling. They have belts if they win. Do you get a belt for winning this?
No, Garth, that is
No,
no belt.
we're
You just
not
get
quite
the
to that level
satisfaction of
yet.
knowing that you won.
Exactly.
If you win.
But if I had a belt, I could work to school and it could say Bible Trivia Champion.
Well, that's a good idea. We're not quite to that level of sponsorships yet, but we'll
I
work on
don't
that.
think we're going to be at that level of a sponsorship, quite frankly.
We'll work
but
on
you-
that. We can work on that.
What?
Let's positive thinking.
Oh,
We'll
yeah,
work our way
see, she
up to that.
understands, Mr. Tudball. She knows what'll make his show better.
Okay, back on track. Are you guys ready?
Well, I'm ready. That rice-a-roni's got my name on it. Garth Tudball.
Garth the Tud. I don't know what.
Is
I'm
that
gonna
so?
do with you.
I think.
Wait, I said your name, not mine. Garth Algar, that's my name.
Yes.
Well, it's that rice-a-roni. It's got me all seeing things.
Oh, I'm worried, Garth. You need to get back focused before we start on these questions.
Oh, okay, I'll get
Maybe it
focused.
does say Garth Tudballs. No matter who wins it, it's already ready. Yeah.
Don't even joke about that. Please don't joke about that.
Okay. Sorry. Okay.
I love you, Garth. You know I'm just kidding with you.
Oh, I know. I love you too, Mr. Tudball. But I tell you, I may love you, but it ends when we start trivia, because I got to play cutthroat.
Well, that's good to know. I will watch it myself. I
Okay.
did win against Mrs. Antonona.
All right, guys. Question number one.
Okay, here we go.
Are you ready?
Well, I'm ready. I'm ready. Mr. Tudball, you ready?
Which king ruled the area when Jesus was born? Ooh, Mr. Tudball, that was quick.
That the buzzer. It worked before, but okay. I think
Well,
that
I saw your hand and I was going to go with it because I didn't think it was going to go off at
the
all.
answer is, I believe, Herod was the king.
King Herod, you are correct. You are correct.
What kind of budget y'all have on this show?
Very low budget.
We don't want it to go there. We already have.
Let's test that buzzer again. 1, 2, 3. So it worked. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, I tell you what, look, hold on just a second. Let me go see if I I'm looking at that buzzer. Let's see what it's doing down there. Well, all the wires are up all the wires are like they're hooked up right, Mr. Tudball.
Are you okay? What
Garth,
happened?
Your hair kind of looks like you were playing in electric.
You don't need to touch any of those gizmos down there.
Well, I want to win fair and square, not because your buzzer don't work.
It will be okay, boy. We will get back to the game. Everything will be okay, I think, right now,
Our
Garth. So
buzzers
just
may
we'll
never
try to
work
focus if
again.
we can. Then.
Okay, Garth, are you okay?
My name's Garth Algar. I'm good friends with Ernie Tudball, and I'm playing Magnolia Bible Trivia.
I think the boy is okay.
I think
It
he's
wouldn't
ready.
be hard to hurt anything in that head anyway.
I
It's
think
so
he's
thick
ready.
you can't penetrate
And I
it.
want
I
that
don't
rice
think.
running.
Oh, he didn't forget the rice run. Okay, question number 2. What did Herod try to do to Jesus as a baby? Ooh, Garth, that was quick.
Yes, ma'am. I tell you, Miss Kelly, he tried to do something terrible. He tried to kill him.
You
Yes.
really were paying attention after I woke you up into the sermon the other day. Yeah, I'm very, very good, Garth.
Oh, Mr. Tudball, I pay attention a lot more than you think I do. I can sleep and still learn stuff.
Well, that was good because you got that one right. Okay, so we're tied 1-1. Question
Sleep learning.
Question number 3. How did God warn Joseph that Herod was going to try to kill Jesus?
Under the...
Ooh.
An angel appeared to him in a dream.
Yes, that is
I
correct.
knew that, Mr. Tudball.
Mr. Tudball has 2. Garth has 1. We're ready for question number 4.
I'm catching up to you, boy. You better watch out. I'm good. I beat Mrs. Antonona.
Okay.
I saw that episode. Yeah, you were pretty good on that show. She was too.
Okay, question number 4. To protect Jesus as a baby, where did his parents flee to? Ooh, Garth, yes.
Hey, they went to Egypt.
Yes, they did. You are correct.
Very good, Garth. You really have been paying attention.
So we are back tied up 2-2. Ready for question number 5.
Good. I'm ready.
When Joseph, Mary, and Jesus returned to Israel, where did they settle? Oh, Garth, yes.
They settled in that town. I'll start with an N. Which one is it? It's not,
You know this, Garth. Come on. You got this.
We do have a time limit.
Nazareth.
Oh, yes.
Very
yes.
good. Hey, pull that out of nowhere, so to speak.
Yes, that was good.
Well,
We got
I just
that.
thought of the rice-a-roni, and that rice-a-roni makes me think of San Francisco, because it's on that box, and San Francisco made me think of Nazareth.
We will analyze your associational patterns.
Well,
later,
you got it
It
right.
kinda
That's
scares
all that
me,
matters.
actually.
I don't
You
know
want to
how
know
that map works, but you're right.
I don't want to know how that map works, but it works.
Okay, so now we are 3 for Garth and 2 for Mr. Tudball, and we are ready for question number 6.
I'm ready. Are you ready, Mr. Tudball?
I am
Why
ready.
did Jesus come to the earth?
Oh, I know that.
Oh, Garth, yes.
Boy, you're not doing so good, Mr. Tudball. You want me to slow down and give you a shot?
Garth, do you have an answer?
Slow down and give you a shot.
Jesus came to the
Fast as I
earth
did.
to save all of us from our sins.
Yes, he did. That is correct. Very good. Very good.
I'm
So-
sorry, Mr. Tudball, that rice-a-roni.
That means that Garth has 4 correct, and Mr. Tudball has 2 correct.
Can only imagine how good you would to play for a year's supply of a meatloaf.
Meatloaf? I don't do meatloaf, Mr. Tudball.
Can we go to the next question,
Yes, we
please?
can.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Kelly. We need to get this on the road.
I thought
Right.
we were friends, and you talking about meatloaf?
Question number 7.
Forgot you don't do meatloaf.
One of the prophecies about Jesus says, "Therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel." That comes from Isaiah 7:14. What does Emmanuel mean? Oh, Garth, yes.
Well, now, Emmanuel means God with us.
Yes,
It
it
does
does.
mean that.
Very good.
You're paying attention. You're doing a very good, boy. Very,
Yes.
very good you're doing here today.
Well, I know, Mr. Tudball, rice-a-roni, man. You can't get a year's worth of rice-a-roni anywhere.
You may not get the year's supply of rice-a-roni here, but that's neither here
Now
nor
we're
there.
gonna
Don't say that, Mr. Tudball.
Rice and
Don't
roni.
say that.
Okay. Question
Come on,
number
Ernie, you can do this. You know these
8.
questions. Here we go. I'm going to get to this one.
Can you complete this famous verse about the birth of Jesus? For unto us a child is born.
Unto us a son is given.
Yes, that is
I
correct.
got the one. That's
You
very
got
good.
that before my brain kicked in, Mr. Tudball.
That is very, very good. That's correct. Can you tell me for a bonus point where that verse is found?
I believe it is Isaiah 9:6.
That is correct also.
Oh.
That was very good. However, that means
Uh-oh.
that Mr. Tudball got 4 questions
4.
correct.
You got 4, Mr. Tudball. You got 4.
And Garth
No, don't. I didn't get my rice-a-roni.
5 questions
5.
correct.
I won, Mr. Tudball. I won. I got rice-a-roni for a year.
But let me also say that the one thing that tells me is that Mr. Tudball, you have done a wonderful job teaching Garth. You should be very proud of
well, I
yourself
just,
and Garth.
Prodded him to stay awake. I think it is Pastor Jimmy that is doing all of the real teaching.
Oh, you did good, Mr. Tudball. And because you're such a good friend, I'll give you some of my rice-a-roni.
So,
Thank you, Garth. You're a very generous man. I really do appreciate
Yeah,
that. I haven't had the rice-a-roni and I don't know when.
Well, I got 52 weeks worth. That's how many weeks in a year. And I think I'd give you a couple of weeks of it or something.
You're too generous. I don't deserve your generosity, Garth.
Well, all
I'm
right,
quite
Mr.
sure.
Tudball, if you don't want 2 weeks of rice-a-roni, but I'm just trying to be nice.
Well,
No, it don't matter. I'll give you a month's worth. Because you're worth a month of rice-a-roni. Maybe even 2 months.
my mother said I should have been a dentist. I don't know why I didn't become a dentist.
well,
A dentist.
Never mind, Garth.
okay. So, that's going to wrap up episode 9 of our Magnolia Bible Trivia Show. I'm so glad that you guys were here, and that means that Mr. Garth gets to come back and compete again. on
Wait,
the
I can
next-
win another case of rice-a-roni for a year? Boy.
Well, you never know what the prize is going to be.
Or if the prize is going to be.
Oh, it's gonna be, I'm gonna go see Mr. Slick right now, and I'm gonna want my rice-a-roni.
Let me know how that turns
Yeah,
out.
good luck with that. Let us know how
Very
that
good luck
goes.
with that.
Oh, I will find out. I'm gonna go find him and tell him I want my rice-a-roni.
Okay, watch those cords down there on your
Oh
way
yeah,
out.
oh yeah, I ain't gonna touch them. I made that mistake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, electricity, don't touch the electricity that Mr. Slick's bought.
So, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here tonight, Magnolia. Thank you for joining us. And if anybody has any leads on a good deal on rice-a-roni, go ahead and give us a call.
What? Who told you there would be rice-a-roni? There's no rice-a-roni. Where do you get the idea there's going to be rice-a-roni?
Hey, Mr. Tudball, I tried to go out to Mr. Slick's house, but I ain't got no car. I rode with you. Wait, is that Mr. Slick?
Hey, you tell them there's no year's supply of nothing, not especially rice-a-roni.
No, Mr. Slick, I want some rice-a-roni. You said you'd give a year's of it for the TV show.
I didn't tell you I'd give you a year's supply of nothing except some free advice. There's no rice-a-roni.
Oh.
No, I just really don't know.
I don't know either.
Brody.
Well, it was nice being the champion for a little
It
while.
was. We were happy to have you as our champion, Mr. Tudball.
Well, I want to wish everybody out there in the internet land a happy new year. I will go and see if I can get the Garth to come away with me. And maybe I can get him distracted from this rice-a-roni.
Thank you. Please do. Thank you.
Never thought anybody could ruin the rice-a-roni, but he has succeeded in doing that.